an 8-episode series that follows a 90-minute movie that was based on like a 3-minute sketch, a recurring sketch.
And the movie bombed horribly.
Yeah. Yeah. But it has a cult following.
I didn't like the minutes that I've seen of the movie.
Oh, you've never seen the movie? Okay.
I've never seen the full movie front to back. I was just like, this is, there's no way I can care about this for 90 minutes.
So you have no frame of reference. I don't know, like if you don't like the scenes you saw, you might not like the show. Because I like the dumb shit, kind of.
I can enjoy dumb as long as it's... So like Step Brothers is full of dumb. And Walk Hard is full of dumb. It's not like shitty dumb. Like, let's say, Ernest. Or like, when they kept trying to make just more and more offensive movies, they would think like, oh, it's Project
like
X or whatever.
Scary movie kind of stuff.
Yeah, not Scary Movie. No, it's like Project X or Movie 43 or whatever those things were called.
Yeah, so Macgruber is basically like it's like a 4-hour movie too. The whole season, which is 8 episodes, is basically like shot and cut like it is a movie.
If I were to guess, because I don't think I've seen every Macgruber sketch, I would say that sketch series started off being very MacGyver-esque.
Yeah.
And then just became more and more just silly, and it's going to end with an explosion.
Yeah, it's a guy who thinks he's good enough to like defuse a bomb, but he actually sucks. Yeah, it's almost like a live action Inspector Gadget without actual gadgets. He thinks he's good enough to do this monumental task that's going to like save people's lives, but he's a fucking idiot, and he's going to fail, and they're going to die. And the comedy's in there, like in the failure. That still rings true with this. In the show, I think I found the more the specific the jokes got, the more I liked them. There's a scene where like Kristen Wiig's character, who's, I think we said before that she kind of always plays the same character, which is sort of true in this, but she's also very like it suits this like super well. There's a scene where she's describing like how her and Macgruber would have sex, and it's very specific, but it's very funny because of how specific it is. There are kind of Macgruberisms were also funny. Like there was a scene where he was like trying to steal a motorcycle, and then he got on it and like peeled out, and then immediately fell down, and he got up to run away, and he just went, "Fuck you." But the way he says it is like really funny, you know. Will Forte is also pretty funny in general, so he kind of carries that weight. So jokes like that got me, but they got me kind of early on in the series. By episode 6 in the show, I would say it was entirely overstaying its welcome. I like Macgruber, and I think when it's funny, it's definitely funny. Like the actual climax of the show was like a sight gag joke that I found to be funny. But even though we were like probably 60 minutes too deep runtime wise, like they could have ended it in episode 6, but they did like there's like a twist kind of that like continues the story. I don't know, man. Like I said, maybe my feelings on the runtime are skewed because I watched episodes 3 through 8 back to back. And I'm not usually someone that binges a show in general, even if it's something I actually like. I'll be like, no, we'll watch another one tomorrow, you know? If you like the movie, Peacock's like $10 for a month. It's $5 with ads, $10 with no ads. I wouldn't get Peacock just for this show unless you love the movie. But yeah, if the jokes in episode 1 aren't landing for you, it's the same shit throughout. Like none of it's going to land for you. It's not going to be your thing. Because it never really gets smarter. It might get kind of dumber because it kind of repeats the same sort of shit. There's a fair amount of dick jokes. And like I said, what I think is the funniest stuff is the most specific, and it gets kind of specific in its explanations of like memories and stuff like that. But that's where I think a lot of the humor comes from. So are you going to watch it now?
Or?